The US has plotted against Iran in the Middle East. No conspiracy was made against anyone. This is the country that America and Britain united to destroy. This is the country that America used all its power to ruin in Operation AJAX. What was Operation AJAX and what happened in 1953? That America was willing to lose all its wealth to remove a prime minister of Iran. So the story begins in the year 1901. When oil was discovered in Iran for the first time, this search was the beginning of changing the fate of the Middle East. Oil had already been discovered in Western countries, but this was the first time that oil was discovered on such a large scale in a Muslim country. The British Empire and America never wanted it. That a Muslim country becomes powerful again because that the British Empire and Western countries were filling their treasures with wealth, and if this oil falls into Iran's hands, a new power would emerge in the Middle East. It was not easy to compete against. America and Britain did not want this power to be in the hands of Muslims. Everyone knew that oil was the black gold of the 20th century, set to become a new economic weapon. After the discovery of oil, America and Britain did not attack Iran, but they used their influence to install rulers in Iran who worked at their behest. They established a large oil refinery in Iran, dug wells, and started selling oil to the world through their shirts. Everything was going well. That the British Empire and Western countries were filling their treasures with wealth. But then in 1952, an incident occurred that changed Iran's history. This was changed, and that incident was Iran's change of power. Before 1952, power in Iran was in the hands of rulers like Reza Shah Pahlavi, who acted under the influence of America and Britain, but in 1952, Reza Shah faced a challenge for the first time. When Mohammad Mossadegh became the Prime Minister of Iran. As soon as Mohammad Mossadegh came to power, he began large-scale revolutionary actions. They planned to take control of the country's petroleum industry and established Iran's first national Iranian oil company. Nationalization of oil companies was a major blow to the dominance of America and Britain. America thought it would extract oil from Iran for years and keep selling it globally, but Mossadegh ruined their plans. Anglo-Iranian Oil Company was thrown out of Iran. Their move was a disaster for the economies and geopolitical interests of Western countries. Mohammad Mossadegh not only took control of the oil industry. Rather, it was said to America that if you need oil, pay the price. In 1953, the conditions in Iran, Iraq, and Saudi Arabia were similar across the entire Middle East. This country belonged to Muslims, but the power and wealth were controlled by America and Britain. The Muslim country didn't even have the right to set the price for the oil extracted from its own land. The Muslim country didn't even have the right to determine the rate of its wealth set by America and Britain. The rule of Iranians will prevail. No America or Britain can dictate the rules and laws of this land. The people here have rights over Iran's land and its gold treasures. Mossadegh ordered that details of how much oil the British Oil Company has sold and how much money has been earned until today should be extracted. Their order shook the British Empire as Britain and America were selling Iranian oil stolen without paying anywhere in the world, a sin Britain had committed for the past 50 years. America and Britain were feeling the growing influence of Mohammad Mossadegh in Iran and realized that if Mohammad Mossadegh was not removed from power, Iran could not be stopped from becoming a superpower. America knew that Iran's popularity is the biggest threat to its dominance. The author of Targeting Iran, David, writes that America wanted to eliminate Mohammad Mossadegh's power at all costs. He launched a campaign against Mossadegh, spent millions, and initiated Operation AJAX to remove him and establish a US-backed regime under the Shah. The CIA and Britain WHO 0227's MI6 were actively trying to overthrow the government of a sovereign Muslim country. The significance of Iran's oil resources for America cannot be overstated. This indicates that for this particular mission, American President Theodore Roosevelt's grandson, Kermit Roosevelt, played a significant and pivotal role. I came to Tehran myself. At the time when this conspiracy was being plotted against the people of Iran, Winston Churchill was on the throne of Britain and Dwight Eisenhower was in power in America. The author of The Dangerous Classes and the 1953 coup in Iran, Almos, writes that America hired ruthless thugs in Iran for this, whose aim was to create an atmosphere of support for Shah throughout the country. CIA brought these goons to Tehran by bus and truck, who took over the streets there. 200-300 people were killed in the riots, after which Shah's military court arrested Mossadegh and put him on trial. He was sentenced to 3 years. Mossadegh spent his entire life under house arrest and many of his associates were killed. America used bribes, threats, and deceit to oust Mossadegh from power in Iran. Now Iran's power was in the hands of Reza Shah Pahlavi. That same Reza Shah Pahlavi about whom Ayatollah Khomeini said he is the one who sold us to America. For the next 26 years, Shah worked under America's influence like a stigma on Iran, and did not stop until Ayatollah Khomeini overthrew his regime. Today, America claims to be the champion of democracy worldwide. But when a democratically elected leader took power in Iran, America swiftly ousted him from power, undermining the very principles it professes to support. It took people's lives. America doesn't go to any country for democracy and human rights, but rather to loot that country's wealth and treasures. And in Iran, it came to plunder the oil resources. This was the incident that laid the foundation for the enmity between America and Iran, which remains unresolved to this day. As long as this world exists, Iran will remain a threat to American imperialism. America removed a mujtahid from Iran, and from the same soil, another Ayatollah Khomeini emerged, who struck America so hard that its superpower title also crumbled. This was the incident that laid the foundation for the enmity between America and Iran, which remains unresolved to this day. As long as this world exists, Iran will remain a threat to American imperialism. The courage to fight against oppressive forces that exist in Iran. He is not in any other Muslim country. Arab countries can free Palestine in a few days if they support Iran. What are your thoughts on Iran? Please share in the comments below. If you consider Iran a powerful country, then please like and share this video. Subscribe to our channel to watch more videos like this. See you in a new video.